None of my videos are filtered. My skin is my skin. I'm a human being. Laura Mercier, real flawless, adaptive, you know. Hi, I'm Mallory Brooke, makeup artist and content creator here on YouTube, and today's video is my top 5 satin finish foundations for dry skin. Now, some of these do not claim to have a satin finish. They actually claim to have a natural finish, but because I have dry skin, they are a satin finish. So I want to go over these, why I love them. Just because you have dry skin, it doesn't mean that you have to be glowy all of the time. Today, I'm not even wearing highlighter because I wanted to show you the true finish of these foundations and show you that absolutely no highlight and no glow can be very like high-end, upscale looking, you know, skin and makeup overall. So I love reaching for a satin finish foundation, or a foundation that I know is going to settle as a satin finish foundation when I want to go more high-end with my makeup. So let's go ahead and get into this. I will be listing these from like satin to the most satin, nearly matte. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first foundation I want to talk about is one that was released this year that absolutely took over for my satin finish loving foundation heart. It is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. It is the foundation I have on today, and I also have dedicated reviews for each of these foundations so you can see them on my skin and throughout the day and what they look like up close, unfiltered. None of my videos are filtered. My skin is my skin. I'm a human being. But the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation is a very lightweight. It is a satin finish and it does not cling to my dryness. A lot of satin finish foundations can be dry skin unfriendly, but if you're looking for something that's very lightweight, I would say more in between light to medium coverage, can be built up to medium coverage, and you are wanting a true satin finish and you have dry skin, I think you will love this. This does claim to have a natural finish, so if you have normal to oily skin, you are going to see more of a natural type of finish, as well as a little bit of glow in there. But if you have dry skin or you're working with someone that has dry skin, this will definitely be a long wearing true satin finish foundation for dry skin. It doesn't sink in pores. It also has bamboo blurring powders in there and like 3D smooth priming powders. I'm not quite sure the magic that Laura Mercier worked up for this foundation, but I know that it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous even when I have my most dry days. So that's what we have on. And because also some of these are my summer shades, and this is the shade 2W1. It fits my NC15 skin perfectly. So Laura Mercier Real Flawless, $48, and you get a 1 fluid ounce amount of product. Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation is definitely a must if you like a satin finish and you have dry skin. Next foundation I have to mention, and like I said, I have a dedicated review for each one of these. You will find those linked in the description box under each foundation listed and linked, as well as the cards that pop up. I will make sure that you can see the full reviews if you would like to know the absolute details of these foundations. But the second one that I have to mention that is also a true satin finish but has a little bit less luminosity to it or light reflection than the Laura Mercier. It is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation, and my shade is Ambient 5. I would say it fits more of an NC20 skin tone, but I love this foundation. It claims medium coverage. I would definitely agree that it's medium, can be built up to fuller coverage. It also claims a natural finish, so if you have normal to oily skin, you will see more of a natural finish. But those of you who have dry skin and you love a true satin finish, the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation will give you that true satin kind of velvety finish with some light reflection, but not too much. You just look very diffused and blurred. This foundation also does have light diffusing pigments in there. I do feel like this foundation gives you some sort of like blurring effect. All of these do. That's one great thing about about a satin finish foundation is satin finishes tend to look blurred without looking fully matte. So that is why satin finish foundations are my matte type of foundation to go to. This foundation also has blurring spheres. Like I said, it is very blurring. So if you are looking for something to blur fine lines and pores, hi, hello, 34-year-old me, probably 35 by the time this goes up. I love a foundation that can make me look not dry, but also blurred and perfected, and the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow definitely does that. It has white tea extract in it and vitamin E. I feel like it is very comfortable on the skin. It's a little less lightweight feeling than the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation, but you do get more coverage. This foundation retails for $58. It is on the higher end pricing, and you also get 1 fluid ounce in this product. Next, this is a foundation that kind of took over 2023 for me, especially when I wanted just an absolute pulled together look. It is the Guerlain Terracotta Teint. The funny thing about this foundation is that it says that it has a matte finish, but healthy glow is in the title. It's kind of interesting there, but I do have to say you can have a healthy look to the skin as with along with a matte to satin finish. However, I don't feel that Guerlain Terracotta Teint Healthy Glow Foundation really gives you any type of matte finish. I definitely think on dry skin, it gives you a satin finish. This is not completely mattified at all once it sits on the skin. I love that for this foundation. It claims medium coverage. I would say it's a little bit fuller on the fuller coverage side, but definitely a true satin finish on dry skin. If you have oily to normal to combo skin, I think that this will also be beautiful on you. I think that this foundation would probably even look better on you, but it's so beautiful and the formulation is so perfect for all skin types that even us dry skin gals can really enjoy the Guerlain Terracotta Teint Healthy Glow Foundation. It does have 95% naturally derived ingredients, and I personally find with more sensitive skin that more natural formulations can tend to irritate my skin because of the naturally derived active ingredients. Sometimes you need a little bit of synthetic barriers, you know what I mean? But this does not irritate my skin. It looks beautiful all day. It has argan oil in there, so it's definitely very comfortable and moisturizing feeling, but giving you that perfect satin finish. Also has a gem tone. They claim that it helps just absolutely perfect the shade of foundation for your skin tone. Adaptive, that whole thing. I do feel like it matches my skin tone perfectly. This is the shade 2W. I like to wear this when I'm just a little bit more self-tanned than today. I'm not sure if I said this yet, but it does claim medium coverage, and I would say it's definitely on the fuller coverage side. In comparison to the Hourglass Ambient, I would say this is leaning more matte, but not completely matte. It's definitely satin, little more light reflection with the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. The Guerlain Terracotta Teint Healthy Glow Foundation is $62, and you get 1 fluid ounce. So it is definitely a high-end foundation. So if you feel like splurging on one makeup item, I feel like foundations and concealers are the thing that I like to splurge the most on, because that's the foundation of your entire look. So if your skin isn't looking great, then everything else can kind of just look like crap. But if you invest in a good foundation that doesn't break you out, that works well with your skin tone and type, then whatever you put on your face is going to look amazing as well. Well, that's not guaranteed, but you know what I mean? If you have a good foundation, you're going to build a better house of makeup on your face. The next foundation I have to mention for all of you who love a satin, a little bit leaning more matte than the top 3 here, but if you're looking for something satin to almost matte, but reflects enough light to still be a satin finish, I have to mention one of my favorite long-wearing, full coverage satin finish foundations, and that is Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This has been a foundation that's been in my arsenal since it released because, like I said, I don't always want a super glowy look. I like a very high-end pulled together satin to matte look, and I want it to last all day. A little bit of this foundation goes a long way, and I have to say I'm a little heartbroken. I don't know this for sure, but while doing research for this video, ago, I discovered this foundation is no longer on Sephora, and it is on sale on Laura Mercier's website as well as Nordstrom's website, and a lot of the shades are not there. So I'm not quite sure if they are replacing it with the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless, but I think she's gonna be discontinued. This definitely has more coverage than this. So if you're someone who loves a satin to matte type finish foundation, but you need fuller coverage, girl, go ahead and grab this while it's on sale. I think it's going out of business. I think that they're going to discontinue this. I really do. And I would hate that because I have used this for years and years. And it's always been a go-to when I need a fuller coverage satin finish foundation. I don't necessarily feel like this blurs as much as some of these other foundations. I feel like it lays over imperfections beautifully, so you can still see pores, right? I mean, you can still see pores with any of these. You can see it with the Weightless, the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. This is just fuller coverage, kind of lays over imperfections, looks like skin, is fuller coverage. It is a high performance foundation. I can work out in this foundation and it does not budge. So that makes me sad. I think they're discontinuing it. So there goes that little nostalgic Laura Mercier lover kind of heartbreak record playing in my brain. I think that's what I'm trying to say. The Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation is originally $49 for 1 fluid ounce, but right now it's on sale for $34. I think we might have to say goodbye to her. That makes me so sad. And my shade in this is 2W1.5. So I will also have all of the shades that work for my skin tone in the information box, in the info box, description box below. Oh, I hate to see you go, girl. All right, last but very not least, if you are looking for a satin finish foundation that is absolutely full coverage, yet weightless and blurs, this was the surprise of the year to me because I haven't had much luck with Lancôme coverage products, but I had to review it. I just absolutely had to review it because it was a foundation that I'd always wanted to try, and then they reformulated it, and I was like, all right, time to review the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. This has an SPF in it, and it is absolutely full coverage, absolutely weightless, and looks so beautiful on my dry skin, even in my driest days. This does not pick up on dryness. This took me by storm, especially since this summer has been so hot. This crap does not budge. It does not move off of your face. It claims high performance long wear, and let me tell you, it says it's sweat proof and all of that stuff. It is so true. It doesn't transfer. I was shocked. So if you're looking for something, this is definitely more full coverage than all of the lot, and also weightless. I would say the feel of this, the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear, the reformulation, the feel of it is a lot like the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation, but it's fuller coverage. So if you're looking for something that's fuller coverage, just as lightweight, I think you'll really enjoy the reformulation. Let me know in the comments, did you like the original? I know a lot of people did, and I know a lot of people ended up loving the reformulation. I am one that loves the reformulation but never tried the original, so I can't really speak on the original, but I am highly impressed with this foundation. It is so beautiful. A little goes a long way. It can be sheared out, but girl, if you just apply one pump, it is full coverage, and sometimes I'm like, I don't even need concealer. So Lancôme claims that this is a matte finish foundation. I would say once I've applied all of my makeup and about an hour goes by, it looks more satin. At first, I'm like, oh, that's a matte foundation. But then as time goes on, it definitely settles more like a satin on my dry skin. So imagine how beautiful this will look on normal to oily to combo skin if it looks so beautiful on dry skin, you guys. This foundation, definitely give it a go. It is beautiful. This foundation is fragrance-free, which I absolutely love. It also contains hyaluronic acid. The Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Foundation is $57 for 1 fluid ounce. And again, fullest coverage, absolutely high performer. Okay, and blurring and lightweight. So those are my top 5 satin finish foundations for dry skin. All of these are definitely normal to oily combo skin friendly. So let us know if you have that skin type other than dry and which foundations you love the most. the best. I was gonna say best and most. The most. And also let us know if you have dry skin and you enjoyed any of these foundations. Again, they will be listed in the info box below along with their full reviews. I'm so sad. I really think they're discontinuing this foundation. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know you enjoy my content. Therefore, you will see it pop up in your feed. And subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you in this wonderful, beautiful, positive, and unfiltered community. Thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to really get into satin matte finishes for the fall and winter. Oh, I love a season change. All right, goodbye, you guys. Adaptive, you know.
All right.